Hey guys, what's going on? So as you can see, we got some snow and ice buildup on the hood of the truck in the garage. So we're making a watery mess in the floor. The reason I got the truck in here is because we have a problem. The door's a little beat up, and I'm sporting the old cardboard and plastic window, and I've got a little
See, what the problem is, you got in a fight with a Canadian gooseneck,
yeah.
Watch out for the beak there.
Yeah, the beak of the gooseneck got me. I'll tell you guys about that. Here we go. So as Kagan already pointed out, there was an issue with the back of the cab here. My gooseneck trailer, I was hauling hay with it, and it got in a bind with snow outside, and I slid, and it jackknifed me, and the gooseneck actually got my bed here and here, and it mangled my toolbox, which I kind of about half mangled back down for now. There's my hitch in the bed right there. But anyways, so it actually come around, got into my cab, pinched my door, blew this glass out, blew my back glass out. Good news is I've actually got them kind of open right now because I've been working on it. I gotta close that back. But my front door, it opens and closes, but as you can see, the jams interference right here, and you can see it's lapped under right there. And then the door's beat up pretty bad, so the window, that's all the farther down it rolls, is that right there. So, oop, I hit the saw. I'm gonna work on trying to pull this cab corner back out. And the first thing I needed to do was get to the inside of the truck to show you, to see what was going on. And Kagan's over here playing with cardboard. He's working on his chopper seat, trying to lay one out, see what he likes.
Now, what you have to understand is there's a lot of math to this.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
Hey.
So anyways, so get the light turned on here. Go in here and look. Ow. There's still a lot of busted glass. So you can see my fancy cardboard window here. So, as you can see right here, is that this is all pretty well mangled. I have to beat that back out straight again, which I think we can do. And this right here, back in there, is where the outside of the cab's coming in. I want to make a piece that we can pull back out, but right now everything's so pinched in tight that I can't really build anything. So I have a plan, and I'll show you what that is. So I measured that gap up and down, and it's about 1 3/4 inches, roughly the size of this old piece of wood right here. And as you can see, I took my grinder and I kind of made it to where it's rounded.
Bunch of dust.
Yeah, bunch of dust. And so I'm gonna shove that through there, and I'm gonna take a hammer and hit it, and I'm gonna try and send that back out some so I can make the next piece, and we'll get into that later. But I'm gonna try and send it back out from the inside a little bit. All right, let's see how well this works. That's what I was afraid of, it's too tall. Daggone it. And back to the drawing board. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. Kind of making some progress. Back here where I can hit it a little bit better. Okay, that is not going as well as I'd like for it to. Let me go ahead and try and hit this back some. kind of don't want to take it too much at once because I don't want to warp it. That's why I'm trying to use wood. I can't really get a good swing at it. But we are making some progress there. So I'm gonna beat on it for a little bit and see if I can set something else up. All right, this is one of those times I'm not entirely sure I'm happy about what I'm about to do. But I'm about to do it anyways. So that ridge runs right down through here. So right about there. And there, I put a hole in my cab. Hole number 2 is a little bit bigger. Quite big enough. Let me go one more size bigger. Can I get that eye bolt in? Okay, hopefully it's the last one. And bolt goes in. Sweet. Now see what I gotta do to the inside. Alright guys, so here's the deal. What we're about to do is we're about to take that tractor and we gotta come along and we're gonna put to that eye bolt with the brace that I made inside, and we're gonna pull from that eye bolt to the tractor bucket. So we'll get set up here, then I'll turn the camera back on. We're going to take this a little bit at a time here. As you can see, I'm set up here with the come along, and then I'm going to pull a little bit at a time, and I might have to go check once we get going. Oh, that's a bind, dude. Now's the time to fix that before we start pulling too hard, because it'll bind if we don't. Hold on a second, Dad. I don't know if you can pull it from that chain or not. Maybe. Should be the sheet metal of the truck, isn't it? Well, I don't know. I'm trying to pull the truck sideways.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how much is there. It's coming.
Okay, let me go in and take a look at it. We'll go take a look. So, I'll show you guys some of the inside real quick. So, there's my piece I made. I've got the inside straightened up a little bit as far as getting pulled out. And if you look, this right here is not pinched nearly as bad as it was. And a big thing to notice when I close this door is I've actually got a door jamb all the way up again, for the most part. So now we've repositioned the tractor, and now we've got a roll right here in the cab. We're going to try and roll this back and pull it backwards, so that's where the tractor's sitting back there now. And now we're just going to see if we can move it some. So
Oh, it moved.
Yeah, it moved. Yeah, we'll show you real quick. Kagan said there might be a yellow spot in the snow, because if you look, you can see where the tire tracks was, and the truck slid about 2 feet that direction on him while he was cranking some pressure on it. So he got a bit nervous.
Very nervous.
So anyways, I'll get set back up and we'll have Kagan put the pressure on it again.
Truck like this, he's supposed to jump like a snake.
Yeah.
I'm a holding the brake. Come on.
All right.
You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do anything? Bending that eye bolt. That's alright. What do you think, Ben?
I can't tell no difference in here.
Well, you better go out, come out here and look.
Okay. It's slickery.
Ready?
Yeah, go ahead, keep bringing it. Go ahead.
Well, it's got some pull.
It's got a Kagan hanging off of it. And the tractor just gave some.
You should have pecked a little something. You know, when you put that much pressure on something, you take a hammer and peck it just a little bit, you'd be surprised what happens.
Well, I'll go in there and peck
You're
some.
too late now. You done got all the pull off of it.
Well, put a little bit more on it.
Gee whiz.
You gotta give him a heart a minute to calm down.
Okay, I'll go in there and peck on some. So right now we're repositioning the tractor again because we drilled a new hole, because now we think we need to roll this to get that roll done. Now we're going to pull up the hill up that way, and that'll help roll and get hopefully open this gap up without pulling on that gap anymore. So we'll see what happens.
I tried to get the intern to do all the pulling, but he left. He quit.
All right.
Using advanced formula and calculations.
Yeah. 2x4s and pry bars, and so as you can see over here, Kagan, we pulled that so hard you can actually see a thread pattern in that middle right there as it folded over.
Hey, if you look through, you can see a tree.
But for the most part, we're about 1/8 inch off here at the top compared to down here. I've got a little bit of roll left in that back wall. We'll do the finish work on that later because we're going to have to replace this section, I'm pretty sure. No way out of it. I'm going to need a new rear door and a new front door, but because the skin's all messed up, look here. It opens again. So,
And
it's a little worse for wear. We'll straighten that up some.
but if you look at it this way, if you can see it, the curve is pretty much about right.
So, anyways, so that's it for this one. If you guys want to see the next stage of what we do here, this right here is just to get me by for a little bit longer, because I got to round up some parts and buy some more of the parts, and we got to take the bed off of it, and yeah, good times. So
Any words of wisdom?
just hit that subscribe button because we're gonna need help.
I got one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, a hammer in hand's worth 2 in the shop.
pretty much. See you
All right,
guys
guys.
later.